What's up, YouTube? N here, back at you with another Fortnite video. I'm never doing that again. Hello everybody, my name is Professor. Welcome back to the channel. I know that there's a lot of fan art out there of the Murder Drones characters and certain moments in the show, but what a lot of you probably don't realize is most of those incredible pieces of fan art that you're familiar with were done by some of the same people that have worked on Murder Drones Season 2. And today I wanted to highlight their efforts, some of the awesome, some of the cursed, some of the just plain perfect pieces of artwork that they have submitted to me for this incredible community project. And as always, all of their usernames will be listed in the description of this video. Check them out and subscribe to them because we have close to 20 individual artists, animators, 3D artists, modelers working on Murder Drones Season 2 right now. And that's part of the reason why it's been over a month since the last episode came out. I apologize for that. We're working on it, but while we're working on it, I wanted to highlight some of our artists' incredible work and give them a chance to shine. Starting with this piece from Loud Void. Now, Loud Void, you're gonna see a lot more of this incredible artist's work going forward. I love the way that the light glows. You're gonna see a lot of great examples of shading and detail all across these pieces. And this is a great example from Anarch, who drew this incredible cute little sketch of Tessa, Butler, and of course, Broken Little Sin down here. Crazy to think that one day this character would grow up to be just the worst monster this side of YouTube. This is a really cool piece again by Anarch, who is showing off what Tessa would look like if she had the bat wings. It's these parts right here that really get me though. Very well presented. And again, it's drawn on a piece of paper. Now here we've got a 3D modeled piece of Armstrong, and this was done by CamerManYT, who is an absolute legend because he not only modeled this character, he also animated it. I won't be showing off here, but rest assured you will be seeing that in episode 5. Now, he also does 2D art, and he did this incredible 2D drawing of Jay. Sometimes I'll send the artists royalty-free images and ask them to redraw them, but with certain characters. Doesn't Jay just look so upset here? From Sir-Bananitoo, I think is how you say it. This is spectacular. This is one of my favorite PNGs of V. It's just so well done. Now, this is from ChimpWithaHandGrenade, who is actually one of our voice actors as well as an artist. I love this. I don't know what this thing is, but it's scary. Absolutely underrated artist. This is also from ChimpWithaHandGrenade. You may notice there's quite a few jokes scattered throughout these art pieces. I love this. It captures everything that Khan is. You got the little wrinkles above his head and the door. What a wonderful, wonderful addition here. This is also by CamerManYT. And this was based off of a royalty-free image. The missing ponytail, it's a very important detail. Okay, now this is art. All of our artists have such a distinct art style. You'll notice the like crossed leg thing that's very common in Sin drawings because she does that in the show. I think if ever there was a character that would wear like white gloves, it would absolutely be the OG Sin. Now here we've got DD's version of Khan. I don't believe this is a scar. I think this is meant to be a light effect. This is from Deltalabswest, who is a weapons artist. Doesn't diminish the quality of this character whatsoever. V isn't mad, she's just sad. You have saddened her, but we're definitely not sad about this art piece. Doll holding a sniper rifle. I love this piece. This is obviously Thad. You guys are crazy if you're not picking these up as soon as they come out. Like, look at that face. That is Thad. I have to say, I think the thing that I like most about Drone Theory's art is that there's something about it that's just absolutely terrifying. This is Uzi. You can tell because she's got the symbol there, she's got the tail, and has apparently absorbed venom. And the perspective on the symbol down here is actually awesome. Either way, Drone Theory absolutely kills it. Now this is from Elsa, who is a phenomenal artist. I think this is Ned actually, if I remember correctly. Sorry, everything blurs together after 5 episodes. Absolute pleasure working with Elsa, who, by the way, is an author. Did this awesome image of a rebooting Jay. Absolutely delivered here. This is, I think, this might be the first piece of artwork I ever got for Murder Drones Season 2. So this is another one from Elsa. This is Lizzie. She's recording and she doesn't realize there's a bunch of eyes behind her. Okay, here we go. This is from Finley S, a depiction of a very important moment from, I believe it's the end of episode 3. You may have noticed it already. What I like most about Finley stuff is all the extra detail. Look at this. It's so distinct. It pops all of the characters almost look like they're made of wood. Look at this stuff. This is Jazz, a mismatch of parts. She's less drone and more collection of bits and pieces. Here is Finley's version of Tessa, which is, it's so grotesque, but it's so well done. You can see the stitching on the skin. It's just incredible. Finley just does, I'm such a fan of this artwork. That's a nice bow. It's cute. It's great. It's cute. It's gritty. Also, we got Spooky Uzi, and we got Thad and Lizzie, really the breakout characters of Murder Drone Season 2 so far. We've got Prom Queen V. She's so excited. What I like most about this piece, without glazing Finley too much more, is the background. It really allows V to pop, especially against this lighting. This is a character sheet for N, I believe. He's looking extra dapper with his suspenders. Absolutely love it. And this is one of my favorites that Finley's done. N is mad. Uzi just doesn't want to be here. Both of them are wondering why so many people are so in love with Doll as a character. This is our first piece from the incredible JJ Creates, which is so on brand for Murder Drones. Very well done. Okay, so JJ is one of the artists that will draw something traditional and then redraw it digitally. Also, the shading is just superb. Now, this is a sprite of Sin, Happy Sin, as I've labeled her. This is supposed to be the Sin that Jay encounters after she's rescued. This is from the legend himself, Tebow1217. Tebow does a lot of these scenes. It's so well done, though. It's beautifully depicted here, and I love how it's licking its lips. The Sentinel here is like, yeah, you're next, coolest character in the show. No idea who this character is. Okay, this is range that JJ Creates has. The eye almost looks bloodshot, and it's poor Jazz just absolutely not having a good day. And I think it absolutely is conveyed in this image, which is why I used it in the thumbnail for episode 4. This is just Lizzie being angry. Classic teenage girl cheerleader stuff, Lizzie. This is by The Real Warriormon, who is an absolute legend, but the colors pop so well. And the fact that The Real Warriormon included Lizzie's most prized possession, her phone, absolute icing on the cake. From Tebow, you can see Lizzie emoting here. That's just me pressing on my keyboard, but here's some fan art from Loud Void as I appear in the free Pokemon game that you guys can play without an emulator. Now, this is Loud Void's interpretation of what Sin would look like if she went full human. I love that the legs are still crossed. It's still Sin, but it's in human form. These are some PNGs created by Loud Void. I think the emotions are conveyed perfectly here. You can see how tattered she is. Loud Void absolutely kills it with these drawings. Here's another one from Loud Void. You can tell that she's not upset, she's not mad, she's just disappointed! This was a redrawing of a crazy stock photo. I figured if anyone would do that, it would be N. This is my favorite thing that Loud Void's ever done. This binary code, by the way, says something. I forget exactly what it translates to, but this is a classic moment from N a Dream Barbecue, except with Uzi. Another stock image, except instead of Uzi's tail being duct taped to the wall, it was a small child. Yippee! Mare is an incredible 3D artist and animator. Well done, Mare. This is probably my favorite thing that Mare's done so far. This is Eldritch J. Mare absolutely conveys the spookiness. This is the little crab core from earlier, but a little more traditional looking. Okay, this is from Lars, incredible artist who I absolutely adore. This is an important scene from episode 3. This is from Mochi. I don't know what to say about Mochi's stuff. When you look a little closer, things get a little spookier. Here's another one. This is a very cute image of N and Uzi. It's very, very cute. Yippee! All right, here's another. Oh, this is scary. The hands. I like that bow. Excellent. Excellent and familiar looking piece. This may or may not have some lore implications. Okay, this is the first art piece from myself. I did this. And I will admit I'm a bit more of an abstract artist, but color is where I shine the best. And I don't want to gas myself up too much, but you notice the JC Jensen branded pen. And this is another piece from The Real Warriormon. This is N, and look at how adorable N is. And the hands and the eyes and the headband, everything about it is so cute. cute. I love this style. The same character, but by Lappy1120. The character is so expressive. The poses are perfect. And it's so, like, this is so indicative of N as a character. I love it. This is by Step. I love Step's artwork. Incredible. The dripping, everything about it. This is Ned Surprise. And I think that emotion is definitely carried over. Those are some handsome hands right there. Those are so well done. I love this drawing. This is one of my favorites. Lars did this. Again, Lars, so good. Uzi reassuring N for once. It's just, it's home. It's home. This is from Sir-Bananitoo. I'm not exactly sure what's being implied here, but it's Lizzie and V. And this is also from Sir-Bananitoo, who just, have you ever seen, I love when Sir-Bananitoo draws V. Everything. And the cute glasses, the cute, like, Willy Wonka-esque glasses here. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I think Jay is one of the most interesting characters, I would say, as far as the show goes. Again, Step does detail like no one else does. It's so incredible. Unraveled jazz. In this hallway, the perspective is expert level. And then here's the image from Tebow. Absolutely awesome work. Make sure you're following Tebow on Blue Sky and X. Elvenova is the voice actress for Uzi. She also did this incredible artwork for Uzi. Angry Uzi, Gremlin Uzi, Happy Uzi, and regular Uzi, I'd say. I think it's really cool. And the eyes. The eyes are the best part. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? This V has her red scarf, which was part of her original design, but was cut when they moved to production of the show, which I think is a nice touch. Yeah, that about does it for the artwork that I wanted to show off to you guys. This is, there's some really cool stuff here if you couldn't tell. I love that so many people are so on board with this project. So many people are willing to see this project all the way through, and honestly, I don't know what I would do without them. I can't thank you guys enough. You've done such incredible work overall. I'll see you guys in the next one. How do you finish a video again?